now we go to a Defenders Debrief. The story began with a tragic and careless car crash.
Lockhart police officers responding to this rural stretch of road on a sunny afternoon in June 2020 encountered a horrific crash. A large Ford truck had sped through a stop sign near State Highway 130, mangling this Honda Accord, critically injuring its driver, Pam Watts, and killing her 56-year-old partner, Jennifer Miller.
They got me out, but they never got Jen out. She died 40 minutes later sitting in that vehicle.
The other driver, Ryan Hartman, seen here in the front seat of an ambulance after being treated for minor injuries, was handled with kid gloves, according to Watts' attorney, after officers realized Hartman was one of them, a police sergeant from the neighboring town of San Marcos.
I'm sorry this had to happen today. The accident's happened. You're in the same line of duty that we are.
And while Lockhart PD was ready to release Hartman from the scene with nothing more than a citation for running a stop sign, that changed after his truck was flipped back on its wheels. Officers found a double-sized 24-ounce can of Dos Equis beer, still partially full.
I want to cooperate, but at the same time, I caused the death of somebody.
And what happened next has some accusing San Marcos City officials of a cover-up. So Dillon Collier joins us now with more.
Dillon, good morning.
Good morning.
Walk us through the agencies involved in this investigation, how things went south.
Sure. So this crash happened in Lockhart, which is east of San Marcos. So the Lockhart Police Department investigated him for whether or not a crime took place. They did charge him with running a stop sign, which is a traffic citation. They did not cite him for having open alcohol in his vehicle, which is a Class C misdemeanor in Texas. They did file the charge eventually with a grand jury for criminal negligent homicide. The issue is that he was no billed by a grand jury, and the big problem with that is the San Marcos Police Department relied on that indictment to investigate him internally, and because there was no indictment, they brought him back to work last fall.
And what happened once the district attorney got involved?
And as we've seen time and again, it happens a lot in San Antonio as well. There's a conflict of interest because you're talking about someone who works in law enforcement. So the district attorney in Caldwell County, which is where the crash took place, had to recuse himself from the case. So after Lockhart PD filed it, it went to a grand jury in Caldwell County, but was presented by another district attorney from Bastrop County. And when that happens, a lot of times things don't go as fluid as it would if it was someone who's not involved in law enforcement, and that was the case here. He was no billed by a grand jury. The police department had never cited him for the open alcohol container. So you have someone who caused the death of another person in a negligent car crash that he admitted to at the scene, who was only ever cited for running a stop sign, which is about a $200 fine.
So at this point, Dillon, you say officials in San Marcos began to change their story based on who they were talking to.
Yeah, the emails that we got back from San Marcos City officials were truly eye-opening. We had them telling the victim who survived the car crash, Pam Watts, that Hartman was being returned to duty because he was no billed by a grand jury. But when the public began to find out about this crash and the fact that a sergeant had killed a person and was now working overnight arresting drunk drivers and other people charged with alcohol-related offenses, city officials then came up with another story where, oh, well, we weren't able to discipline him within 180 days, which is state law, and because of that, we had to bring him back to duty. The only issue is he was no billed in November of last year, which was well before the 180 days had taken place since the crash. So that's simply not true. The statements that they put out to the public are simply not accurate, and that's very problematic because this is an official statement put together by city officials about why a person who killed someone else is working the streets and continuing to be a police officer for their department.
All right. Thank you, Dillon, for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Dillon.